How's it going, everybody? It's been 7 years and 5 months since I've started my dreads. I'm actually a little bit late on this update for this year. I should have posted one at 7 years, but it's been a lot of stuff's gone on. I guess I just haven't really prioritized it. To be honest, I forgot about it until about a month or two ago, and I realized what month it was and that I didn't post a video, so here it is. Better late than never. There's nothing different except that they're longer this year. I've trimmed maybe like 8 to 10 within the last, we'll say, since the 6-year update video, and just it's not really that much off of them. All of them different lengths, but it's just if one of them has like a weak spot or something in it, say some of them it's like this long or some of them it's like the very end, I'll trim that off at like an angle and then like brush it out a little bit and just kind of twist it just so it's a little bit wispy again on the end. And then usually I'll dip it in water and let it dry and mess with it till it dries, and then dip it in water a couple times just so it kind of relaxes the end again to be straight and loose. This is definitely one that I've trimmed. I don't know when. It might have been longer than the last year and a half, but yeah, just most of them have been, or a lot of them have been trimmed. They're starting to get pretty heavy, especially whenever they're wet. They get super heavy. If I just washed them and sat on the couch all day and didn't do anything else, but just squeeze them with a towel or something, then they would probably take about 8 hours, maybe even longer. Usually what I end up doing is I wash them, I squeeze them as much as I can with a towel and try and get most of the water out. They'll still be dripping just a little bit, but it's not too bad. And then usually I'll blow dry them for half an hour or something like that. I always alternate between the cool and hot setting on the dryer just because it's not good to have direct heat on your hair for that long, or for at least as long as it's going to take me to dry them with the dryer. So what I'll do is I'll alternate for about an hour, or 30 minutes to an hour if I really need them dry like really soon. And then I'll sit on the couch here. I'll just set up my little rotating, oscillating fan, and I'll just have it blowing back and forth on them, or just straight directly on them. If anything ever happens where I wash them and I can tell like they're still just a little bit damp, if I even have any question about it and I have to fall asleep, then I'll just set up my head on the pillow with all my hair behind it and then have a fan blowing directly on it, because I won't move for the first couple of hours that I'm asleep usually once I fall asleep. So it just blows on them for a while, and then throughout the night I'm moving them all over and they're getting dried like that. They're always dry in the morning when I do that. Another really good thing you can do is just go outside once you've squeezed it pretty dry and just go out in the sun and let them dry in the sun. It won't be too much heat and it'll get them dry really quickly. Maybe like, depending on how long they are, you know, an hour to 2 hours, they'll be pretty dry. The weight of them when they're dry is starting to get a little bit heavy. Sometimes if I sleep wrong, my neck will really be sore for a couple days. If I have my hair up too long and it's pulling on the front here for too long, like while I'm working or something, then I'll get like somewhat of a headache. And I usually can't think of what it is until I remember, oh, it's my hair. It's annoying. Another way that the length has affected me now that they're so long is that they just kind of get in the way sometimes. I usually have them up almost all the time, especially at work, because they just kind of get in the way. They're pretty much at the point now to where every time I even have to use the restroom, I pull them up, or whenever I eat, I pull them up. I can't brush my teeth with my hair down. Just small, simple, everyday things that you go through that you can't really do it, or at least it's not as easy whenever your hair is really long. So I've gotten them stuck in the car door a couple times. I rolled them up in the window. Yeah, just stupid stuff like that that kind of gets on your nerves, but it's worth dealing with. I mean, it's not like it happens all day throughout the day. Well, oh, and the worst thing is putting on a backpack, because your hair gets all stuck in the straps and you think you get them all out and that you didn't get them all out, and it's just really annoying. But that's probably the most annoying thing, is putting on a backpack that I can think of. But I don't really do that often, so not a big deal. I'll go ahead and show you guys the length. So I usually either have them down like this, Hopefully you can see that. Or I'll do this thing. Just grab right behind my ears. I usually grab a little bit more on this side. Over and under. Have them like this. It's pretty acceptable. Sometimes I'll do this at work, or when I'm drawing or doing whatever I have to do. If I'm not wearing them down or like this, then it's usually up in the bun that I had it in just a second ago. Occasionally I'll do that really cool bun that I have that tutorial video for, so if you want to see how to do a pretty cool bun, and it keeps it all secure on your head pretty much. Then I have a video for that, which you can check out. It's called How to Dreadlock Bun, I'm pretty sure. You can find it through the thumbnail. It's like red and white letters, I believe. Oh, another thing is they're annoying to sleep with whenever you wear them down. So I put them in a ponytail to sleep, just so I can get through the night without yanking my head, trying to turn my head while I'm sleeping, and they're all under my back. It's kind of frustrating. Oh, one thing I wanted to say is that you guys should definitely go check out Baggy Boy's new video. He just posted one. I watched it a couple days ago. His are getting freaking long. His are a good comparison to mine because his are a little over a year older than mine, I believe. And his hair, when he started, they were a little bit longer too. So yeah, go check out his video, and thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's been a while. I am definitely planning on starting up the vlogging thing again soon. My wife and I, we actually have finally got the box truck. For those of you who have been watching my videos for a while, you know I talked about buying a box truck eventually and us converting it into a little livable home, almost like a small, tiny home. We're gonna start working on it once it gets a little bit cooler, or well, probably just here soon anyway, probably within the next couple weeks, we're gonna start working on that. And whenever we do sit down for a couple hours to work on the truck, I'll do some filming and show you guys the progress of everything. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to start doing those videos. Just van life, box truck life, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be really cool. And I'm excited for those new adventures. There's so much more information that I'll tell you guys about that has to do with all that stuff. Like what we're going to be doing, where we'll be going, how we'll be living, how we'll be making money, where we'll be buying food, how we'll be taking care of the dogs, so all that kind of stuff. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys again whenever I can. And for now, just thank you guys for being patient and watching the video. There's just a lot of good community there in the comment section in some of my videos, so thank you guys for that, and I will see you guys again soon. If you like Dreadlock videos or anything like that, you can go back and see some of my other videos. I've been making videos for the last like 7 years almost, so I have a lot of videos on dreads, like tutorials, how to start dreads, different hairstyles, how to maintain them, how not to maintain them, all kinds of stuff. So go check those out, subscribe if you want. We're going to be doing stuff like I was saying with the box truck, so you can expect some of that. And yeah, see you guys next time.